What up, guys? Check out my new hat from Bam RC Crazy. Bam, bam. We're gonna be rocking the hat during this live feed here, and we are just gonna go ahead and set this up here and put that right there. Let that sit. Is it gonna sit? It's sitting. So we're gonna rock this hat, and we're gonna wait for some more people to come in here. Again, my RC Crazy hat. Bam, bam. And he sent me something else. He sent me something else, and I don't know if they did it, him and his wife did it by accident, but they got the color right. They got the color right. Check it out. We got an official Bam says Bam J-Drone hat, and it is green. That's J-Drone's color. Gonna have to work this bill out just a little bit. I don't like my bills curved, but it is a flat bill, so just work it out a little bit, work it out a little bit, and bamzo, it's just about flat. So this is huge, and this is from RC Crazy. Bam, that's from RC Crazy. Miss RC Crazy, what's going on? Thank you to you and I would assume your husband that you're Mrs. RC Crazy. I definitely appreciate it, and we are going to be rocking this hat throughout the course of the video to say props to you. And again, thank you. I don't know if you guys did this on purpose, but green, that is my color, and obviously you got the Bam right and J-Drone, but green's my color, so definitely appreciate that. And again, we'll be rocking this, although my head, can't really see my head too well in this. I don't know if I have something else that I could prop this up a little bit higher. I'm trying to see here. Actually, I think I do. So give me 2 seconds. And Birdman, me and Birdman did a trade, and Birdman kind of upped his game on the trade, where he sent me a lot more of the stuff. Yes, we knew you like green. Bamzo. So you know I like green, so that wasn't by accident. So that's definitely huge. I was wondering that as well. And again, guys, if you are just checking in, check out this channel right here. Check that channel out. Keep on droning. This is drone merch from RC Crazy. And again, we will show off my Bam hat. Bam! J-Drone green hat, which is pretty epic. So I'm going to try to raise this up. I'm going to try to raise my my thing up, which I don't know if it's going to work. It's kind of like sitting on my modem. Let's see here. I'm going to try to play a Jenga like I did in Atlantic City with the ketchup and whatnot. But so I got that in the mail. I got that in the mail from RC Crazy and his wife, which I'm definitely appreciative of. And I also got something else in the mail. I got a bunch of something else's in the mail. And this is what I'm going to try to use to prop this up. But I'm going to like set a box on top of what I have that sitting on. Maybe. See if it'll work. We're just going to lift this up. We're going to play Jenga. I might not even need the box then. So let's see. Is that going to stay there? It might stay there. It's all crooked and whatnot. Bamzo, maybe. I think we got it stay. It's probably a little bit crooked, which I ain't liking that crookedness. So let me try to fix it. Snow. I'm getting snowed on in Pennsylvania constantly, dude. We're just gonna go ahead and drop this back down here for a minute. I'm gonna try to fix this box. Dude, I'm getting snowed on crazily. I haven't been outside probably since I was in Atlantic City. And even in Atlantic City, I really didn't fly. Here, we'll do that, and that, and that, and that should hold it. We're going to go ahead and raise this up. And Birdman, I would assume Birdman would probably come in here. That's the guy. Bamzo, there we go. What up, right? Yes, snow days. And again, check the hat out. And we'll show off my hat too. I'm not wearing my hat during this video. We'll probably wear it in another one. Not because I don't like it, because I absolutely love it, but because I'm kind of paying it over. A little bit exposure for Mrs. and Mr. RC Crazy. So me and Birdman did an exchange. Well, he's done his exchange. That's the way I generally do my exchanges. When I trade stuff, I'd kind of like to get the stuff first, because generally I'm trading used. For somebody beat me on Messenger. Let's see if it's important. Boom, 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 boom. Bamzo. Okay. So yeah, so generally I like to see the goods. Show me the goods. Let me get the goods in my hand and make sure I'm not getting ripped off. He oversent. He definitely oversent. And and I'm getting message here. Bam. All right, done. Here, I'm going to turn that off. My wife says you should turn that off because I'm on YouTube right now. My attention is to you guys. So here we go. He sent me a couple things. The agreement was for a brand new DM009, brand new, never used, new in the box, for MJX 600 used, and motors for X6 Tarantula. The X6 Tarantula motors were like, that's actually what I really wanted. So hopefully this is gonna work. So the first thing he sent me was an X6 Tarantula lookalike. I own this drone. This one is I8H altitude hold X6 Tarantula clone. So hopefully the motors inside there are identical and plug and play, and I don't got to do too much, and we can get the X6 Tarantula that I have had on standby for quite some while good to go. And if this will work, I will make a video on it. So he also sent a controller with that, which I really have no need for, but it was cool. He sent it to me. Next, we have a parts bag with 2 batteries, lots of parts in it. Bamzo with X600, MJX X600 parts. 2 batteries are in it, so that's cool. I definitely love extra batteries. And then we also have Bamzo. Instead of sending 1, he sent 2, and 1 feels heavy. Why does this feel a lot heavier than this one? That's weird. 1 feels heavier than the other one. Super weird. That don't make no sense to me. This one feels a lot heavier than this one. That's weird. And I don't think there's a battery in it that's weighing it down. No, there's not. But anyway, he sent these. Obviously, you can see this has a breakage. He did send the parts with it. And as you can see, there's plug-and-play motors on this, so that should be an easy fix. And bamzo, he sent the used one that's supposed to be in very good working condition. Why did I want this? Well, I love this. I love this drone. It connects to the jumper. I've hooked it up FPV, and it flies epically, dude. These fly awesome. So we're going to go ahead and throw those to the side. One last thing that he sent me, which was definitely unexpected, that he did not have to send me, which everybody, if you are flying drones, you should have one of these. Bamzo. It's precision screwdriver set. I have tons of these, and it's king that he sent me another one because I'm constantly losing them because they're so small, dude, and I'm constantly losing them. Birdman sent me one of these, so that's huge. So good, dude. Today's been a good mail day, and it's been again Bamzo from RC CrayZ. Check his channel out. And Birdman. It was a trade on me and Birdman's deal, and I got a DM009 to be sending out to him because I accept the trade. He kind of overcompensated me, which I appreciate. And he, and we can see the edge of the box here. And he also, dude, he got immediate pay it forward from overcompensating me. He got a free X8. Dude, he got a free X8. Somebody hooked him up with a free X8 the day I believe he shipped my stuff out, and Karma came back around and kicked him in his butt. It needed very minor repairs. If you check out Birdman's channel, you can see the X8. You can see the progress he's had with it. He definitely has it up and running. So what does J-Drone have on tap with the stupid weather? Well, as you can see, I don't know if you could see that. Can you see that? You could probably can't see that well. I've been playing some basketball. I've been playing some basketball on my PlayStation. Grand Theft Auto, I tried playing it online, and there's a bunch of kids online with tons of cheat codes. Dude's just standing there like Superman costume, whatnot, and I'm just unloading clip after clip after clip on him, and he's not losing any health. Then there's other guys that are just walking around and bombs are following them, so if you're near them, you get blown up, and it's really no fun. When I used to play, dude, we used to have little crews and whatnot, and we'd go run missions, and we'd have a lot of fun with it. Nice stuff, Jay. Karma is a great thing you get back when you put out. Absolutely, Andy. Dude, Karma, if you don't know nothing about Karma, Google Karma, but I'll let you know a little bit about Karma. It's basically doing good, and good things happen. If you do bad, bad things will happen. Yeah, too many cheaters online. Absolutely, dude, and it's ridiculous because I like that game. And the mouths on these children. I mean, not to say that I was a saint when I was a child, but I'm telling you, they put me to shame. They made me look like a tutu wearing little boy when I was growing up, the way that they're talking and whatnot. But yeah, it does kill the fun. When I was first playing Grand Theft Auto online, it was epic. Yeah, there was a lot of killing going on, but it was fair. It was fair, dude, because you ran with your crew. Maybe you were riding around in like a drop-top Cadillac with like 4 or 5 people in it, just spraying people going by or whatever. Or you do the missions, you do the races and whatnot. And it's to the point where nobody's doing races, nobody's doing missions, and it's just little kids running around being little kids. You get no fun anymore when playing the younger guys. Exactly. They got codes on it. More time to find deal. Hold on. Sorry. Give me a second. Bam. more time to find deal of the days. Check out the Horizon RTF crop for $4.99. I'm not familiar with that. Not familiar with that. Where are you seeing that? But yeah, more time to find a deal of the day. And the Matako, dude, Matako drone on Vipin, I missed out giving to you guys as a deal of the day. But dude, it was under $20. It was under $20 on Vipin, and that's normally like a $100 drone. Bamzo, Skinner, what's going on? But yeah, dude, so I took that out quick. Quad plane, dang, autocorrect. So I took that disc out quick and I put MBA in. And dude, I sucked. And I used to be really good. I sucked, dude. It's not like riding a bike. Although, after like a day or two, it was like riding a bike. Now I'm epic. Now I'm dope at the game again. The only time I was playing video games within the past 2 years was when me and my son would play. My son likes video games, so me and him would play basketball, and I'd still beat him. But on 2K, you have the My Player mode, where the My Player isn't an all-star, and you can't play with all the all-stars, and you're just playing one certain dude. So I got the hang of it. We're in the playoffs. Are actually in the finals. But what else? What else did J Drone have? Because we're not doing reviews on video games. I have what is it? The Holy Stone. Can you see what that says?
Where?
That box.
Mercury 3.
Mercury 3. The Holy Stone Mercury 3. The Holy Stone Mercury 3. I think it's the Mercury 3. The 5.8 gigahertz Holy Stone drone that is set up really nicely. Dude, I got the battery charging. We're going to get that up in the drone room, and we're just going to buzz it around. We're going to check out the feed on the controller. The controller, I think, is going to operate off battery power. So that could be a positive or a negative. I got the Matako D1 yesterday. Excited to fly tomorrow. Matako D1's a good drone, dude. It doesn't get epic range. I think I noted that in one of my videos. It doesn't get epic range. It has the camera on it's pretty good. It'll actually pop out the grill and be like headless. Pop out the grill, I mean pop out the front of it, the front of the drone, the whole camera pops out, and I think you can slide a SD card in there. The camera's pretty good. It's angled down just a little bit too much for me. That's why I really didn't use the drone, but the drone definitely has enough power to lift, where is it? Bamzo, to lift a Q6. Definitely has enough power to lift a Q6, a Mobius, a run cam. John, see what's going on, brother. It definitely has enough power to do that, and it's a cool drone. And for the price that you got it for, dude, you can't beat it. The price that I got it for was like around $100 some, man. So I didn't jump on it because I think I only have the one with Taco. They came out with a red one and they came out with a black one, I think. And I think I only have one of them. And again, this is brought to you by Pamzo, RC CrayZ, and Birdman. That's the whole reason why we went live here. Yeah, $15.40 on Vipin. Insane. That little Airhogs D1 is a screamer. Surprising from Airhogs. It is. It's absolutely a screamer. And check it out. I got mine, my little Wi-Fi FPV one here. I don't know if you guys caught the video on this. This takes a specific charger, and this is all dusty. It's just been sitting there for a while. This takes a specific charger. It's like a plug pin charger. And if you lose that charger, you're not charging it. Well, J-Drone has a solution for that. I put a normal connection on the back of this. That way I can charge it off my B6. And I've also had an all-in-one camera on top of this, and this can hang. This drone can hang, even the smaller one. Dude, there's dust flying all off of this, man. This thing needs to be flown sometime. If it keeps snowing, we might have to fly this sometime. We'll have to find a controller for it because I'm not sure where the controller is either. But yes, these are screamers. Even the one without the camera on it, the smaller one, it's a little bit smaller than this. So it looks almost identical. Dude, they have punch out the wazoo. I was very impressed by these. I haven't gotten good results out of the camera and flying FPV. With it, some people do, some people don't. I haven't taken it outside and tried it. I've tried it in the drone room. Would have been cool in the mall. Yes, dude, these would definitely be fun in the mall. I have my arsenal of whoops, though. Dude, my go-to whoop right now. My go-to whoop is the jumper whoop. The jumper whoop is definitely good, man. That is my go-to whoop for the same reason of this. The same type of batteries that will connect to this, although this is actually an opposite side of that battery. This is the male, but the female side of this battery is what the jumper connects to. So all your 380 milliamp an hour batteries for your Hubsan H107Cs, dude, it's gonna fit in there, and you can reload, and that's what I did in Atlantic City, dude. I'd fly, then I go run somewhere else in the casino area, in like lobby areas and whatnot. Fly, go run somewhere else, and dude, I was like a little kid. It was like the biggest playground ever for whooping in, and it was so much fun. If you guys haven't caught any of those videos, I have a bunch of those videos up. Definitely check them out. If you're new to the channel here, we jabberjaw about a bunch of different things: basketball, drones. Occasionally, we'll get into fluffernutter sandwiches. We talk about a lot of stuff here, man. Subscribe. If you need help with anything drone related, I can help you. If I can't help you, I know somebody who can help you, and I will get the answer and the information that you need, absolutely. And drone days, dude. If you are on Facebook, check out drone days, dude. We are deep. I just added or accepted like 700 some odd people. Let me see what drone days is at right now. How many members drone days is at, and it's worldwide. And we actually just changed the photo for drone days too. Let's see. We are at, hold on, I saw it, 21,698 members worldwide. That is worldwide. What drove jumper on the whoop? What? Try that again. What? Yeah, you got to try that again. I read that, and it's all jumbled. You must have large hands like me, and you're just smashing the keys and typing all different things. And retype, re-enter, I'll definitely answer. Hello from Canada. Good day. Bob from Canada up north. You're only, you're sandwiched. I got Canada here, I got New York, I got Pennsylvania, so you're not far. Drone Days is the place to be. Greatest group ever. Andy, I agree with you, and I'm happy that you share those sentiments. It's a very positive group. It's a positive group to share what you've created, to share the image you've created, for help. And what's going on? It's snowing. It's butt off in Virginia. Yes, dude. It's been snowing here too. It does suck, man. Dude. My wife and I, we thought we were in the clear. Smooth sailing. We got some good weather, and it's been, dude, since we got back from Atlantic City, it's been rough, man. It's just no fun. And I mean, even in Atlantic City, if any of you's missed the Olympic sliding record held by J-Drone, you might want to check that video out. I hold the Olympic sliding record, and I did it in Atlantic City. Dude, it even snowed there, too. It allowed me to enter the Winter Games in Atlantic City. And if none of you know what I'm talking about, you might want to go check out previous videos. I got a recap with the Olympic rings on it. You can find that video easy. Or if you want to find the live feed, I was actually live when I set the record. So there's no question about it that I hold the Olympic sliding record in Atlantic City for the Olympic Games. That's a true story. Above the jet stream. Above what jet stream? I don't know nothing about a jet stream. That's probably a weather term that I'm not too familiar with. Probably has something to do with the climate and how things are going. If you're above it or below it, I'm assuming that's atmosphere. I know a little bit about atmosphere. I'm constantly above the atmosphere. Gotta run, Jay. Keep doing what you're doing. Andy, we'll see you on the flip side in Drone Days, brother. Happy that you actually stopped in. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, so we know a little bit about weather here. I'm not a weatherman, but as droneaholics, just gotta get this straight. We gotta get this straight. Straighten it out. Bam. Woo-hoo! That's almost straight. That's almost crispy. I'm assuming during packaging or the shipment of hats that RC CrayZ had, it probably bent a little during shipment. Do you get that Hubsan 502E I sent to you fixed yet? I did not get it fixed. It is still in the box. I've looked at it. I haven't even powered it on yet. Weather's been garbage. Weather has been absolute garbage. I'm sure it's going to be a simple fix. No, RC CrayZ, absolutely not. Don't say sorry. No way, dude. This is epic. This is, and the fact that it's curved a little is no issue. This can be, dude, I can put 2 books on this and this will be crispy. We used to curve the bills like crazy. Yeah, dude, when I was little, we used to curve the bills like crazy too. Like, I mean, crazy. Like, to the point where you wouldn't be able to see, like, here and here. That's how bad they were curved. But yeah, as far as that Hubsan, man, I really haven't messed with it just because of the weather. I mean, I'd like to get it up and see what it's doing. I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to do is because it probably has a niche in one of the gears. One of the gears probably has a niche and it probably got sand in it and chewed it, and that's why it's clicking. I have another one like that somebody did a trade with me on a brand new drone, and I just sent them the drone anyway. I shouldn't have because it wasn't what we had agreed on because it also had a niche in one of the motors. Brother, I do appreciate you sending that to me. I got a long list of stuff to do, and dude, I appreciate you sending it to me. You give me more stuff to do. You guys give me more stuff to do. I probably would not have went live today. I really had no reason to go live today. I plan on flying the Holy Stone drone in the drone room just to get some drone footage. Could be a tiny screw loose bouncing around. It could also be that. It could be a very tiny screw loose in there that's not catching all the time, but as it's spinning occasionally, that it's actually catching. The Alcenmas, dude. I sold it in Alcenma as parts. And that's all that was wrong with it. The guy messaged me. He's like, dude, you gave me a heck of a hookup. All I had to do was remove a tiny little screw, and I got a brand new Alcema. And it's like, that's the way it is. I didn't have time to look into it. I didn't have time to fix it. I tested it. It looked like it would work really good, but I heard a little something that wasn't right, so I sold it as parts. You got a deal on it. You fixed it. Bam, so you got a deal. So more power to you. Kristen, do you have the bags in here from Kmart? Would you want to grab it?
I suppose I don't have much choice.
You have choice. You could say no. I'm not grabbing it.
Yeah. And then I want some very nice and everybody will say, oh, she's me.
What did you say that drone was you just showed? What drone? Let's see. The small one? Or the I-8H? Or which one? I'm looking for the small one. This one? It's a DR1 from Airhogs. This is the one with the camera on it. They sell two of them. They sell a smaller one without a camera, which is just whoop time, line of sight, and they also sell this one that has a Wi-Fi camera, and it also comes with goggles. The goggles is where it's at. The goggles can definitely be used. Now I'm going to have to go through stuff. Half of this stuff, or no, half of it is mine. I'm feeling around. I bought something in Kmart, dude. And, dude, the price, because my Kmart's closing, I'm half tempted to go get another one. Like really half tempted to go get another one because this is going to be epic. And I'm looking around. I showed you guys my tripod, which I'm not seeing here, and I didn't go far. Right here. Sorry guys. Bam, losing stuff. Can't use the jump. No, you can't use the jumper on it. Although most of the other whoops that I have, you can use the jumper on. Speed 2 is zippy. All right, so check it out, guys. I use this a lot of the time. Yes, on the Airhogs, you can't use the jumper. I haven't figured out the protocol. But here, check it out. So this right here, I'm looking for a cell phone. I usually have more than one cell phone laying around here. I don't know if this will work. Let's see. I don't think it's big enough for this. No, it's probably not big enough for this. Nope, won't work. All right. So here, you guys will get the gist. Right? It's kind of a selfie stick, but it's a tripod, right? So I could just mount this and have the camera sitting where you are. But generally what I use this for is when I'm out and about in abandoned areas, I like to hold it like this. Bam. Just getting a bam, recording. I could also adjust this to, hold on. I can adjust this to hold Hattie. I can adjust this so this is sitting on top of this, and we can go GoPro or Hattie on top of it, right? So, I seen something in Kmart, my Kmart that's closing, and what did it cost, Kristen, do you remember?
For what?
This thing.
$7.99.
$7.99. $7.99, dude. Bamzo, what is it? I will be doing a review on this, and I bought this. It wasn't sent to me, dude. I buy a lot of stuff. I'm not your typical reviewer. Your typical reviewer that has a lot of views and whatnot and a lot of traffic. Most of those guys are free guys. Nah, J. Jerome buys stuff. So what is this, dude? Dude, it's essentially what this is. Bamzo. Essentially what this is, yes, I've seen the brushless gimbals, and I've actually been looking at when Vipin has them. Vipin has two of them for under $30. One's $25 and one's something else. I looked at reviews on it, and it actually looks decent to the point where I might buy it. I'm trying not to spend a lot of money, but dude, for $25 for a brushless gimbal, it's a 2-axis, so you can go like this and you can go like this. What it's not going to counter is this. But ideally, I never do that. I never do this when I'm filming. Generally, I walk around like this, and for walking like this, it'll cancel it out because that's generally what you want to cancel out. And if you accidentally tilt like this or this, it'll cancel it out. But anyway, so I generally use this. Bamzo, what is this? Dude, this is a power bank. What? Hattie's always saying low power, low power, low power. But this will connect, I don't know if you can see right there, USB and micro. So essentially, as you can see, this dude, he has his camera on top of it, has a GoPro on top of it. It takes some tweaking to make them work right. Yes, they take, you need your hex, your little hex key. You got to get underneath them and fine tune them for the proper calibration. But this is huge. This is essentially this with power. So when the cell phone starts dying or Hattie starts dying, no problem. Plug it in. Plug it into the stick that I'm holding, that I normally be holding. And again, $7, dude. 7 and change. You can't beat it. So, and this is a 4,000 milliamp an hour power bank. And I love me some power banks, dude. I have a bunch of power banks. I have one lantern type power bank that I did a review on that I generally carry on my hip. If you check the Olympic Games of me sliding, you see me, I was holding my hip a lot, dude. And it wasn't because my hip was bad or anything. I had a power bank attached to me because we were constantly out and about and I didn't want my cell phone to die. So I constantly had my cell phone in my pocket, wire running to my hip, which was that power bank. It was a lantern power bank. I used the cell phone power bank for a charge and drone battery. Yeah, you can do that absolutely on the go. You could definitely do that on the go. But dude, this is huge. If you have a Kmart that's closing or if you're in the Hazleton area, they had about 3 or 4 of these. And the price on it's right there if you guys can see it. It was marked at like 30% off, which wasn't as cheap as I got. They rang it up and it was cheaper. Like, yes, that's a score. And this is heavy too. So this is going to be awesome, man. I'm super stoked about this. It's definitely something that's right up my alley. Throughout the whole store, I bought a dress shirt with a tie, which was $10 because it was on sale. Other than that, that's it, dude. And again, I will be doing a review on this. I might do an unboxing on it and maybe a how-to or something on it. But yeah, so that's, dude, crazy. And again, this is brought to you by RC CrayZ and Birdman. And I don't think Birdman's here. He might be working. So we're just going to set that down there. Right below me is a huge record player, dude. It's like a multi-disc record player, a multi-vinyl record player that I don't use and eventually I'm going to get rid of. I thought it was cool to keep in the house, but dude, it occupies this much space because it has like a built-in speaker with it, and it's like an auto-changing one too. But there's not much market in it. Like, to actually go out and sell it, I would almost have to give it away to somebody. So I don't know. I mean, dude, there's a printer sitting on top of it, tons of drones sitting on top of it. There's just tons of stuff sitting on top of this. It is old school tech. It's old school tech. There's even a radio built into it too. Again, there's probably two huge speakers on it and whatnot. But that's it. And it's something I inherited when my wife and I purchased the home that we live in, because essentially my grandfather's house, and everything that was left in here, I either had to get rid of or keep or figure out what to do with, and we ended up keeping it. And I used it a couple times. I thought it was cool, and I've got a bunch of Frank Sinatra records and whatnot, and it's more of a hassle than cool. It's just, everything is digital, dude. Click, la 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 la. I can hear it on my computer, and I'm good with that. I don't need the stereophonic sound coming from a vinyl record. I know a lot of people swear by it. That's the only way to listen to stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but not for me. Some of that stuff could be very valuable. It could be. I mean, this thing could be valuable. I mean, I generally have my foot pressed against it, so there's probably a wear mark. Actually, there's not. It's probably good wood, like really good stained wood. Because I'm sitting on a bar stool. I'm kind of at like a mini bar right here that actually leads into the kitchen. There's like a huge hole and whatnot that goes out into the kitchen. So if it was set up properly, it'd be like a dine and serve, where somebody cooking in the kitchen, you sit at here, there's a whole countertop, nom nom nom. You eat your food hot off the press. Vinyl has made a comeback. Dude, vinyl is great. Vinyl is great for decals. This stuff up here, this stuff might be some type of vinyl. I would think maybe some type of plastic. I don't know. But vinyl's great. I know this definitely is. This is some type of vinyl press on here, just by the feel of it. This stuff might not be. But dude, vinyl is excellent. They're wrapping cars in vinyl, man. And that's like an easier way. That's a cheaper, easier, more efficient way to wrap your vehicle to protect the paint and also to get a different color. And Mrs. RC says yes, it's vinyl. See, got a good eye. That hat, great. Yes, this hat is great. And I dropped my other hat when I was grabbing stuff, so bear with me. I'm gonna grab that. Hold on. I lost it. No, I didn't lose it. And we'll show you another thing here too. Bam's up. Right here. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. We've rocked. Let's see. We got a half an hour. I use the heat press, the vinyl on it. Yep. See. I'm good. I'm good. I actually took graphic arts for 4 years in high school, and that's what I should have did with my life, but I really didn't enjoy it. Where's the cup with the flying kids? I didn't keep that cup. I didn't keep that cup. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to keep the cup. I didn't keep the cup, though. It was a chintzy plastic cup. I took a picture of it, and that's what I got from it. So, here. Do we want to, we got a half an hour. I'm only doing this show for an hour as long as it stays good because I want to go fly that drone. Should we keep the RC CrayZ hat on or should we switch it up? We got a half an hour on the RC CrayZ hat, which if you don't know what RC CrayZ is, check it out. It's my homeboy and his missus that run a channel about RC drones, rollers and whatnot. Keep that hat on or put the BAM, much needed to flatten the bill, J-Drone hat on. What do we want? And because of my animals, I already got hair on it. That's ridiculous. There we go. I think I got most of it off. All right, so I want some voting going on here. This definitely needs not to hit the ground again. Animals. Gotta love them, but gotta hate them, man. And both of them have like lighter colored hair that they push off, and it's ridiculous. It was dark hair. I got one J-Drone hat. Let me see. RC CrayZ J-Drone. Lint roller. Yes, lint roller would be great. One of those sticky lint rollers. So I got one for J-Drone. None for this. Let's go. 3. I need 3. Start typing, hit return, type and hit return, type and hit return. What do you guys want? You want to keep this one on? You want to put this one on? We got 2 for J-Drone hat. Anybody for the RC CrayZ, or are we going to go with a unanimous J-Drone hat? Bam! Unanimous J-Drone. Whoa, we got a 4 J-Drone hat. So again, this has been brought to you by RC CrayZ and BIRDMAN, which I don't think BIRDMAN's here. Check out RC CrayZ and BIRDMAN's channel. And if you have not subscribed to either of them, do me a favor, go over and subscribe to them. So I'm going to show you another tripod that I have, which is a little bit extreme. And we're just going to whoop, 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 whoop. Bamzo. Yeah, we'll get those bills straightened out. It's not horrible. It is not horrible. We could rock it like that. Now it looks a little bit weird. Looks like I got crazy eyes. Yeah, we'll get these bills straightened out. That's not bad. Just so it's nice and crispy. J-Drone. And RC CrayZ, dude, you're the second person that sent me a J-Drone hat, which is pretty epic. I'm liking the hats that you guys are making for me. I haven't even made a hat for myself. So, all right, so we got this thing. I showed you the power bank. And let me collapse this one. That way I can show you it. Collapsing. All right, so check it out. So, here. Got this thing, right? This looks a lot like this, right? This is a tripod with foam around it. And this one, obviously, is considerably larger. But check this out. This one's cool. So this one, pull up that, and bamzo. This is a big tripod. Then you just lock the legs in, and they're locked in. And then this one can also, what? Like, this is a super big tripod. I generally don't carry this around with me anywhere. But in the drone room, when I'm doing reviews, I'll adjust it to a certain height, and then bamzo, tilt it downward, and it holds the camera. Jack Rook, what is going on, brother? Hopefully I said your last name right. And if I did, somebody needs to give me a gold star because I'm not good at pronouncing and enunciating people's last names. My good friend Paul Barger. Yes, Paul Barger. I normally say his last name is Berger, and then we just collapse this out. normally screw up his last name. So we're just going to collapse this like this. So I got all types of stuff like this. I even got a brand new tripod that I haven't looked at from Jeff Grant Media, which check him out too. He's one of my friends that I do the Urbex, the abandoned exploring things with. He hooked me up with, which I want to check that out. We'll definitely do a review on that. But dude, tripods are essential if you are in the drone game. And again, both these tripods can be fitted to hold Hattie. It's simple swap out, and they can hold an action camera GoPro if you don't want to use cell phones. If you're in the drone review or YouTube review thing where you need to go hands free, dude, tripods are king. And an adjustable, extendable tripod is definitely king, because then you can get different heights. And again, your cell phone would go here and bamzo, you can tilt it downward, and I can have this in front of me, I can see what it sees, and I can be hand free. That's how I do a lot of my unboxings where I need both hands, where I'm showing you showing you what's in the box. That's how I'm doing it, hands-free. I don't just have one levitating. I very rarely use a hat cam to do unboxings, just because NJ Terror Squad, maybe I got that. NJ, what's going on? You from New Jersey? I was just in New Jersey. Got a funny story about my Wraith. Go ahead, tell it. I don't like the Wraith, dude. I got a Wraith ready to be rebuilt again, and I've rebuilt it, and I've transplanted it, and I got motors for it, and dude, I paid over $100 from it from Boscov's, and no good. Looks like Fly Squad. What? I'm not sure. All right, okay, you're trying to enunciate what I tried to enunciate. And bam, so we got, bam, super long. Dude, this looks pretty cool, right? Too bad I don't got nothing cool on it. Be like, hey, look at me, blah, blah, blah. But there's nothing cool on it. Like, stick a little stuffed animal on it or something. But yeah, dude, so that's where it's at, guys. Funny story, we're waiting for a funny story. Anybody else have anything else that you need to touch bases with me? And again, something that I picked up along the lines of these, if you just checked in, power bank. This is going to be huge. I know JP Videos, again, there's another name drop of somebody that I deal with, JP Videos. He does the abandoned thing like I do. JP has a brushless gimbal that he plugs in stuff. Was flying yesterday, lost control of it, and now currently stuck in a tree about 70 to 80 feet up. If you are in physically fit condition and it's a pine tree, you should be able to get it. If it's any other type of tree, 50 to 60 to 70, 80 feet up is a tough go. I've done it, though. So if you got the heart to do it, let's see. Hey, bro, have you seen YHE FPV goggles on Vipin? I did see those today. Yes, I did. So let's see. I want to stay there. We'll go to Vipin again. I did see those. There's one set of FPV goggles on Vipin. Now you guys know. It does not have two antennas. It only has one antenna, and I don't believe there's a DVR with it, but I think it's like only $40 or something. Let's see here. We're just going to type in FPV. I got my computer like right here. You can probably see it through my glasses. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. They also have, it looks like they also have an all-in-one. They do. They have an all-in-one 5.8 gigahertz camera on there too. Let's see, 600 VTL. I wonder if it's like, sorry, we're kind of getting off topic here. 5.8 gigahertz. It's probably just 25 milliwatt. But they have an all-in-one camera on Vipin too for $18.08, which ain't a bad deal. I wish I could climb. It was an oak tree, so not risky. No, absolutely, don't risk your life for the Wraith. Let it sit up there. It'll come down eventually, and hopefully it don't break. If it does break, well, you could stomp on it some more. I hate the Wraith. I don't know if you've seen my videos on the Wraith. I had a couple good runs with the Wraith, but all in all, I really don't like the Wraith, man, and especially paying retail for it and it not panning out for me. Was not super stoked about that. So, okay, yes, we have, for $44.61, we have 5.8 gigahertz goggles on Vipin. Video glasses, 800x480, portable for RC drone. Features 5.8 antenna receiver, 800 by 480 resolution. So something like that, if you had something to record with, or you're not even worried about recording with, and you just want to try FPV, $44.61 looks good. The antenna that I actually have on it actually looks like a decent antenna. So it might actually do really well. For $44.61, if you got the money and you want to try FPV, might be the way to go. I'm actually intrigued that they have an all-in-one camera on here, though. Yeah, I mean, $18.08 for an all-in-one camera. You can't beat that, and it's actually enclosed pretty heavy, so you're not gonna knock off the lens. That's here. I'll show it to you. Let's put these down. We'll just drop them right there. Let's show you this camera. Let's go ahead and flip this around. That's a nice camera, man. And it's mounted. It's clover leaf. I love a clover leaf. It's exposed, so if you hit something with it, you're probably gonna break it. But as far as the camera goes, that's an inbox camera there, dude. And the connection is the same type of connection, like a lossy connection, I think it is, that I showed you that I have on the DR1. So a lot of things will be able to plug into that. That definitely should hook up to a 3.7 volt battery, and bamzo, you can have FPV on something. But that's an interesting looking camera. Might have to do some research on that. $18.08 for an all-in-one. What? Can't beat that, Jay. I have to say, I really enjoy you flying around the casino. That was really cool, especially the people. Yeah, dude. Fun. Like, super fun. Like, flying FPV is fun. But flying near and around people that weren't quite sure what was going on, or they just ignored it and then looked over their shoulder to make sure a little itty bitty drone wasn't gonna kill him. Dude, it was fun. And then that dude, if you're on Drone Days, I didn't post it on YouTube. I actually got to find a video, and if I can't find a video on my SD card, I'll just grab it from Drone Days. I flew down a hallway, right? I flew down a hallway because I heard somebody. Flew down the hallway. This dude's creeping out his door. He sees the drone. He sees the drone. He's got a bottle of beer in his hand. And actually, I think it was this hand. So he's walking out, and I'm just chilling, just hovering, watching, just hovering. And I mean, I'm all the way down the hallway. You can't see me. I'm down the hallway, and I'm in my room all the way back. He can't see me. All he sees is a little drone. So I'm chilling. Dude comes over. He's looking. Then he lifts up his beer bottle, and he's all happy and whatnot. And at this juncture, I'm not sure if he's going to do anything or if he's just saying cheers or whatever. So I turn around the book, and I haul butt down the hallway and smacked right into the exit sign and made a horrible departure. Dude, I hit it so hard that the battery popped out, and I lost visual with my FPV camera, and had to run down the hallway and get my drone before some possible drunk guy skeeved it up. But yeah, I think all in all, he probably wouldn't have hit the drone, but I wasn't willing to chance it. But dude, that was so fun. And then the other guy, I'm sitting outside the arcade. I'm sitting outside the arcade like a bum in a lobby, and I got my FPV goggles on, and I can hear out the corner somebody's coming up the hallway. So okay, throw the drone up, fly over to the hallway, and look down the hallway. Sure enough, there's two people coming down the hallway. So I'm chilling. Dude stutter steps, looks at the drone, looks at me, points at me. Dude, he was, don't forget, hit like everyone. Bam, Skinner, appreciate that. If you haven't hit like, go ahead and smash that like button. But, yeah, dude, so he had no clue. He's probably never seen a drone in his life. And, I mean, that's me. That's me, dude. If you've never seen a drone in your life and you have close-up first experience in your face with a drone, it's scary. You don't know what to think. And a lot of you guys, you're familiar with drones, you're flying drones. You're like, what are you talking about, Jay? Drones aren't scary. Dude, and I've told this story before, and I'll tell it again, and I'm not ashamed to tell it. I never heard of a drone prior to getting a drone, okay? The way that I got into drones was I took my dog outside. He has a tie-out, long tie-out where he could walk around and whatnot. Tied him out. I'm coming back inside, and all I hear is... right? Sound like a swarm of bees, yo. And I got a decent amount of property. Surrounded by trees. Nobody should be on my property. There definitely shouldn't be a swarm of bees on my property because I have wasps. I have wasps on my property, which I don't mind too much because they don't bother us and they actually keep other insects away. They eat other insects, I think. I might be wrong about that. But anyway, so... like, what is that, yo? And it's getting louder. It's getting louder, dude. And I look up. And it's like daybreak time. The sun's set. There's still a little bit of light in the sky, and I see 2 green lights and 2 red lights above me, and this thing just hovering, right? I look up, dude, and my wife's name's Kristen. I'm like, Kristen! Kristen! Like, dude, I'm panicking, dude. I think I'm about ready to go up to the mothership, and I'm gonna get probed, and it's over. World as I know it is over. So she comes flying out, and by the time she came flying out of the back porch and me looking up, it's gone. It's gone. So she probably thinks I'm nuts now, right? She probably thinks I'm nuts. This bee sound that I'm explaining and the little UFO that I'm seeing is nowhere to be found, and my wife thinks I'm nuts. So I come inside, and geez Louise, once a feed, I get this eye right here. It must be the live eye that gets just like burning or some reason. I don't know. YouTube burning up my retina. But yeah, so dude, I come inside and I'm boggled. Did I just see a UFO? What just happened? And again, I never heard of a drone prior. I live in a small area. I'm one of very few people around this area that actually flies drones. But dude, what did I just see? Was I just about almost abducted? So I get on Google and I typed in buzzing noise, flying object, red and green lights. Sure enough, that brought up a drone. So I'm looking at it, I'm watching YouTube videos on it, the exact way it moved, where it whoop, hovered, and then whoop, took off, and the noise was, dude, that was a drone. Then I start researching a little more, and it's like, yo, I can have a drone. Right? I can have one of those, dude. And so I didn't buy myself one immediately. Again, we live in a small area. The ability to actually go out and buy one was difficult for the first 3 months that I was flying. But come Christmas time, my wife got me a drone. She got the Sky Viper 950 HD. Dude, hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. Reel me in, dude. Dude, I was hooked, and I'm still hooked. But that was my first encounter with a drone, dude. Dude, and it's real. The story's not fabricated whatsoever. That's true story, and that's how I got into drones. I'm sure most people didn't get into drones like that, thinking they were about ready to kiss their butt goodbye, about ready to see some gray, big-eyed people up in the air, and life as you know it is done. Like, that was me. That, like, it happened, dude. Like, weird. But again, and going back to the casino, going back to the lobbies, some of these people, although we know drones are very readily available, we involve ourselves in the drone world. Guaranteed there's still people that have not ever encountered a drone, that don't know about drones, let alone have this little tiny whoop type drone, smaller than this, just hovering in the grill. Right? And maybe they're drunk. Maybe they're so excited to go gamble. Maybe they got a gambling problem or whatever. And this is right here, hovering. And they have no clue. Like, no clue whatsoever, man. It was priceless. And I'm glad some of you guys enjoyed it. The Striker was my first. Got it stuck in a tree, about 30 seconds. Dude, Striker, World Tech Toys Striker was one of my first drones, too. And dude, I must have maybe like 4 or 5 of them. I love the Striker. Striker is a durable drone, and I beat on the Striker for a month straight. 0-degree weather, rain, sleet, whatever it was, high winds, and it performed. And it took a month. So 30 flights times about 2, because I was out about 2 times a day, if not more. About 60 some odd flights of being beat until it finally quit. My story is similar. I heard one. It was hovering above the house. Turn left, turn right, zoom. It was gone. It was a phantom and blew my mind. Nietzsche, I think it's Nietzsche. No, you're not. Well, you are late to the party, but don't be sorry. Yeah, dude. So I mean, the first time you encounter a drone, if you don't see it like through YouTube, if you don't know about it, if you haven't been watching Drone Racing League, the first time you actually physically encounter a drone and you are not aware of them, it's scary. It's like, what was that? Wait a minute. Like, and we've all grown up with planes, RC planes, I'm aware of that. But I was not aware of something that can fly, stop, and hover. And then take off this way. Dude, that's a UFO. That's a UFO. Like straight up. Prior to drones, that's a UFO. I just about got abducted by a UFO when I first encountered it. So I'm sure everybody else's stories are different. Maybe some people knew about drones, but if you didn't know about it and you encountered it, like a lot of people in Atlantic City did, like RC CrayZ said he did, dude, it's scary. It's scary because we as people know aircrafts to fly straight and this way, and it keeps a straight direction. To be able to go straight, hover, that way, that way, that way, it's not natural to our brains, especially from what we've been raised with. Prior to drones, there wasn't really anything that would do that. There wasn't no toy that would do that. Everything was hover. Everything was take off, fly, and whatnot. It was never hover. So that was, dude. Atlantic City was great. Atlantic City was great. If you guys have a chance to fly in an area without getting in trouble, where there's going to be people, you're going to get reactions that are priceless. And the reactions that I got were priceless, and I'm happy I recorded. And I was using my DVR on the goggles, but I was also using OTG to cell phone. I was using OTG to cell phone to record. That way I was able to post mobily because I didn't need a computer in that juncture. I could just take the file, drop it on Drone Days, bam. I think I even posted one on Instagram as well. I didn't load anything up to YouTube until I got home, but I could have. So OTG cable to cell phone, 5.8 gigahertz receiver. It turns your cell phone into a DVR. That's definitely a way to go too if you guys want to check it out. And if you just checked in, J-Drone, bam, and that was made. You keep growing the goat, you gonna be braiding it. Yeah, dude. I got stuff for my beard, for my goatee. I saw the Mavic deal. I already have one. Did you order one yourself? Robert, I'm happy you're liking the show. And the show is brought to you by, bam, RC CrayZ. That's who made my hat. Mrs. and Mr. RC CrayZ. I didn't buy one, dude. Dude, I'm cheap. It's at $700. I think that's what the price was. And $700 is great, man. It is great. That is a great, phenomenal price for a Mavic Pro. Myself, if I get a Mavic Pro, when I get a Mavic Pro, I probably won't use it a lot just because that's not my style of flight. But I would like one in my hangar. Skinner, I agree, dude. Bam! What? Bam! What? Bam! I don't even gotta say it. You guys say it. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully somebody said it at home. But I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's top tier DJI. I'm not a DJI fanboy. I do like DJI drones though. Mrs. RC CrayZ says bam. But yeah, so I mean, it's at $700 right now. Eventually, the Mavic 2 is going to come out because the Mavic Air is not the Mavic 2. The Mavic Air is the Spark 2. I'm going to tell you that right now. Shelton said, bam. That's what it is. And that's why the price hasn't come down drastically. I don't wear hats waiting for a hoodie. Bam. I wear hats, and I don't know, I mean, Mrs. RC and Mr. RC CrayZ, bam. They threw me hats, and there's been other people to make J-Drone merch for myself and send it to me, and it's been a hat. So I don't know if you guys know I like wearing hats, or if it's the fact you can see I'm going bald. They're like, cover that dome up, but I appreciate it. You gotta get it, man. LOL, the range is amazing. Yeah, I mean, the video quality, I'm not worried about the video quality because I'm only working with 1080p. I don't need anything higher than that. The range is something I'm a little bit intrigued by. I generally don't like flying my drones that far away from myself because that's my money, dude. RC CrayZ can make you some, Hattie says, low power hats. Somebody said they will buy. Hattie says low power. I don't know where Hattie is. You guys are making fun of me. I try to stay high power. Sometimes the cold just gets to me. Stop making fun of me. Shut up, dude. But somebody wants Hattie low power hats. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Oh, range. So again, I've flown the Spark away from me, out of sight. I've flown a couple other drones away from me, out of sight. I get a little uneasy. I get a little uneasy for two reasons. One, because my money's away from me. I have the P3 Standard, and Mavic puts it to shame in every way. Oh, absolutely. I have the Phantom 3 Standard, and my Spark puts it to shame. My Spark puts it to shame through and through. Not that it's a bad drone. It's a good drone. It's just too big for me. The Phantom 3, it's just too big. It's not ideal to travel with. Although I have a backpack that it goes in to travel with, and excuse me, and I have traveled with it. It's just really not ideal, dude. It's too big. Love the Standard though. Dude, it's a good drone. I'm not knocking the Standard whatsoever. I just barely use it. I barely use it because of the size. The Spark was king for me. When I got my hands on a Spark, that's why I bought another one. The Spark was king, dude. Kind of shaving bag, size of a big shaving bag, and I'm out. What? And I got 3 batteries, a controller, and the drone in it. Dude, that was the point for me. And the Mavic's carrying case is not much bigger than the Spark carrying case that I have. So that's why the Mavic, I'm kind of teetering on it. But again, so to answer your question, no, I did not order it. $700 is good. I would like it at 600 or 500 or 450. I'd love it at 450. True that, especially when you got to drag 3. Right. Exactly. If and myself, I only have one Phantom 3 battery because again, I never really used it much. The video capabilities and the gimbal on it is good, and that exactly RC CrayZ. If that's what you have in your arsenal, it has a full axis gimbal where you can do incredible things with it, and I've done abandoned videos with it. I've done other videos with it, casings and stuff, and it makes great video. That's what it is. It's a video drone. You really shouldn't sport fly them because you can get stress cracks in your motor mounts, or not the motor mounts, in the motor casings. You can get stress cracks in them from hard stops and whatnot. The Spark, on the other hand, is kind of meant to be that video drone, although it only has a 2-axis gimbal. Be that video drone, have some distance to it, and also sport fly if you wanted to. So that, and the portability, that was the draw for me on that. But back to the original question, no, I didn't get it. I would like it at a cheaper price. But I threw that deal a day out. You have a Bang X16 like to sale. You rephrase your question. Are you asking me if I have a Bang Toys X16 to sell, or if I have a deal on an X16 I could throw at you? If you're asking if I have one to sell, yes and no, I have one to sell, but I'm not selling it, and I should sell it because I hate it, and it's been one of those drones that are on the race level that I've had no luck with. But it'll fly in manual mode and not GPS mode. That's why I keep on it. It flies off a 3S battery, and dude, it's mean. Hey Jay, my marketplace, there's a Mavic. White, never activated. It's Fly More combo for $800. Dude, that's good. $800 for a Fly More combo. That's absolutely good. Yes, do you have one that you like to sell? No, I don't have one I'd like to sell, Shelton. Again, I should sell it because I hate it. But I have a love-hate relationship with things. My Breeze, dude, I hate it. But I'm working with it. I'm getting it to the point where it's going to fly properly. And eventually... What? My whistle's a little bit dry. But eventually, I'm going to work with a BIRDMAN, who, again, this has been brought to you by RC CrayZ. If you haven't checked out RC CrayZ's channel, go check out RC CrayZ's channel. Go look at a video and subscribe. And also BIRDMAN. BIRDMAN is kind of a king on the X16. He knows the X16. He's been trying to get that Bang Toys X16 off of me because he's pretty sure he can fly it. Or he can figure out what's wrong with it. And it might be a quick fix. I just haven't had the time to do it. So it's been sitting in the hangar. I have used the X16's battery on a Bugs 3. I've thrown that battery on a Bugs 3 and made the Bugs 3 haul. 3S battery on a Bugs 3. It works epically. And today we're not doing a guessing game. J Drone's drinking Fresca, low sugar and good for my teeth and whatnot. Because I don't got great teeth. I mean, my teeth ain't bad or anything, but they're not great. And drinking highly carbonated sugar things on my teeth, I'm getting older. It's not helping, dude. So I'm trying to mind what I'm drinking as we get older and J Drone grows up. Although I'm gonna be wearing and rocking these type of hats when I'm 90, and then people are gonna be like, "Look at that old guy. Why is he dressed like that?" I'm just like, "Rip you!" And I didn't flip the bird because this is a family-friendly channel, and I try to keep it like that. I don't want to be teaching your children if you're watching J Drone. Well, J Drone just did this. It must be okay. That's why we didn't pop that bird up. Yes, and flying a drone. I'm gonna be in a nursing home chasing people, flying a drone. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, so we are kicking close to an hour here. We're gonna wrap this up here shortly. Stay tuned. I have the Mercury. It's Mercury 3, I believe it is, from Holystone. Yeah, my son likes to watch on occasion. Exactly. So I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that maybe some kids look up to, which I have. I've had some super fan kids that like super fan, like super duper fan out the wazoo, that I was actually mildly uncomfortable that they were that much super fans. And but it was cool. It was all right. I don't want kids watching me and picking up on swear words and picking up on bad motions on the hand if we were to drop these two and drop two more. I don't want that. I don't want that on me. I don't want parents, oh, you can't watch J-Drone no more. He's bad for your soul. I don't want that, dude. I mean, granted, a lot of the stuff that we talk about here, I talk a little bit quickly. I talk a little bit more in-depthly with stuff that children might not understand, but the flight videos, they definitely could check out the flight videos. If they want a little bit of a scary movie type thing, they can check out my abandoned videos. I try to withhold any type of cursing, vulgarities, any type of vulgar motions, any type of controversial I don't even know if that's how you say that. So, type of topics. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about the key things that people could have an argument with. Have you flown the Sky Viper 1750? Was thinking about replacing it with the Wraith. I have not. Good choice, my friend. That's why, man, the kids watch your stuff. Bam, Randy. Thank you, brother. Again, that's what I want it to be. I mean, I can look at my demographics and my statistics, and generally the people that are watching are around my age group. They're a little bit younger than me and a little bit older than me. That's probably about a 30% of what's watching me. But then it fluctuates on both ends, where it's evenly younger than the base group and it's evenly older in the base group. So if you can find, I have the 1750. It's a great stunt drone. If RC CrayZ says it's good, I agree with him. Sky Viper is definitely a good brand. I will never knock Sky Viper. I own, I think, 3 Sky Vipers, and they're all great, dude. I love every single one of them. But yeah, so if we'll speak on Randy. If Randy can sit down with his children and occupy something that he likes with something that he's trying to get the children involved to, and they like, and they find me entertaining, or they find the videos entertaining, it's something you can do together. And I know there's a lot. There's some drone reviewers that are excellent, but they got potty mouth out the wazoo, and I wouldn't sit my son in front of them. I have the A807 foldable drone that will not show internet connection. You haven't any how to connectivity Wi-Fi to cell phones. RC CrayZ I saw at Walmart, about $50. You're better than cartoons. Good. I'm a live cartoon, and that's how I am in real life too. I don't know if you caught the feed. My wife's pushing me around on a cart in Walmart. Everybody's kind of staring at me. I'm like laughing. I'm doing a whole record myself thing. Dude, that's me. Something. Somebody said something. It sells. Okay, you guys are having a side conversation, which is cool. I believe somebody said something that I need to address here. Better than cartoons. RC CrayZ, about $50. Foldable. Suggestions on how to get the connection by the Wi-Fi to my cell phone. Okay. So, here, hypothetically, this doesn't have Wi-Fi. But say it did. Say that's what this does have Wi-Fi. That is what this is. So this has Wi-Fi. This is not 5.8 gigahertz. This is Wi-Fi FPV. You turn this on, okay? You turn this on. Once it's on and bound to the controller, it emits Wi-Fi. Okay, this one emits a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. 99.9999, repeating. Cell phones to pick it up, unless you got one of those Indiglo ones with the long antenna that pops up off of it, and it's from like the early 90s. That's not going to pick it up, so you might want to get a better cell phone. But everything else should be able to pick this up, 2.4 gigahertz. Now, you have drones that are coming from China. China is so overpopulated, 2.4 gigahertz waves. Dude, it's clustered. It's clustered, dude. It's clustered so much they've started using a 5G Wi-Fi. Now, if you have Apple products, most of your newer Apple products, iPhones, iPads, are dual band. It's what's considered dual band. And let's see here. I can even show you my modem. Let's see here. My modem is dual band. My modem only spits out, I don't know if you can see that, 2.4. Not only spits out 2.4, but it spits out 5G. Now, that 5G is the 5G is the dual band. That's the second part of the Wi-Fi that a lot of people aren't able to connect to, and I wasn't able to connect to it with my Bugs 2. The Bugs 2 emits a 5G Wi-Fi out, and if you don't have a newer phone or an iPhone that's dual band, that's what that's called, dual band, that it could pick up 2.4 or 5, you might not be able to connect to it. So look at your drone's specifications. If it's only spitting out 5G, you can't connect to it unless you have a newer phone, and then you might want to upgrade your phone. Looks like Comcast router. Nope, not Comcast. Or is it? No, it's not Comcast. Guess again. Guess again. You are wrong. Guess again. I don't know if our service provider is local to the area, or nope, it's not Verizon. And I'm laughing at you just for no apparent reason, just to kind of make fun and poke fun. But we got not Verizon, not Comcast. Try again. Try again. Again, I don't know if the service provider is extremely local to this area. I know they cover a big part of Pennsylvania. Time Warner, it's not Time Warner. Jack, I did get you. Yes, I did. It's an Aries it is an Aries motor. It is not CenturyLink. It is not Spectra. That is not my service provider. So you guys are failing on a service provider game that you started. You guys started. I didn't start this game. Somebody's got to guess. I would think New York might be covered by it. But then again, I don't know. I don't know how widespread my service provider is. My Comcast router looks exactly like that. They could be using the thing. It is not COX cable. It is not that. If you guys want to throw in the towel and tap out, let me know. Just say type tap out, I quit or something, then I'll let you know. Although this isn't, it's not Charter. This isn't a very important thing, but we're kind of having fun with it. Jack says he's stumped. I'm guessing Jack's tapping. Guessing Jack's smacking the mat. Break him up. Break him up. Fight's over. We got 2 tappers. We're going to get one more. We're going to get one more tapper. One more tap. Tap, tap, tappity, tappity, tap, 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 tap. Yeah, LOL. That's still only 2. We got 3. We got 3, and that's how I make my 3s. If any of your kids are watching, this is the cool way to do a 3. It's Service Electric. Has anybody heard of Service Electric? Service Electric is my wireless provider. It's cable. Everything's run by cable. It's not whatever the other stuff is. I guess. What Verizon uses. It's actually cable modem, and it works really good, dude. Like I have the cell phone connected to it. I have my computer connected to it. Yeah, a lot of you guys aren't hearing, so maybe it's pretty local to this area. I have the PlayStation 3 connected to it. We have the wife's computer connected to it. Her phone's probably connected to it. I have a couple touchpads connected to it. I got a lot connected to this, and everything runs smooth. So it's a good service provider. And we had to struggle. We had to struggle to get off Verizon and get here because they said my address does not exist. It's like, what do you mean my address doesn't exist? I live here. I'm here now. Like, nope, your address doesn't exist. We cannot send you over. We can't hook up service to you. It's like, dude, I live here. My address does exist. I get mail here. My cars are registered here. I live here. And dude, they wouldn't connect it. They would not connect it. No, Verizon didn't say that. We had Verizon. Service Electric said that. And I kind of have a screwy address. I think my grandfather kind of made this address when he got here and kind of bent the freaking post office and said, look at here. This is the address that I want. This is the number that I picked. You're going to deliver mail to me. That's what I think happened. So Service Electric, when they came out to, before they agreed to hook up the internet, they actually had to come out and verify that I was on this plot of land. And once they did that, then I have my own pole. I have my own pole on my property, as to where most people run off of a street pole or whatever, and their stuff gets dropped down in their house. I have my own pole. And they actually had to drop a line down to it and then drop a line down to my house and whatnot. But, yeah, so, I mean, that's it. You don't live here. Like, dude, I live here. I got 1 million drones in this house. I live here. So that's definitely weird. But again, I think it's all the fact that I have a make-believe address that originally was not here, because the land was purchased and then the house was put here and then the garage was put here and everything else was put here. And this was originally just a plot of land that probably didn't have an address. But all right, guys, you guys got anything else for me? I believe my Holy Stone battery is probably charged, which is 5.8 gigahertz. Shows it on the screen, which I think is going to be battery operated. I didn't see a spot to plug it in and charge it. We're going to go ahead and fly that in there. We're going to get Hattie on. You can take your bets on whether Hattie's going to say low power. I have not charged her, but when I did charge her, it was a good charge, and I've only used her once or twice. So the possibility of her saying low power is probably pretty high. God bless you. Everybody say God bless you to the wife. She just sneezed her brains out, like all... She's like, nah, that didn't happen. She doesn't even talk like that, dude. Can't wait for spring so I can fly without my hand. Dude, it's ridiculous, man. I can't wait. Dude, I'm happy. I'm fine. Give me 50-degree weather. Good day, R-E-N-E? Reen? Rede? Something? Nietzsche says, bless you. But yeah, dude, 50-degree weather. Give me 50-degree weather. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Dude, I can go out and fly in -2. I can go out and fly in below 32. I can do all that. I'm fine with that too, but it's getting a little bit boring. It's getting a little bit hand stiffening. Like I said, where are the videos of your new drones? Videos of my new drones. I think I have something up. Let me see. Let me check my channel. But the one that I'm talking about now is going to be of the new drone. I have the global skull drone, which is right here. I have video of this up. We flew this in the drone room. Super zippy. The large XK drone that Randy sent me, that is not going to be flown in the drone room. So you're just going to have to wait. You're just going to have to wait on that, dude. I'm not taking a chance of trashing that drone or trashing the drone room with that drone. It's a larger drone, man. But and I could grab it. Let me grab it. Walking backwards. User fading away. No, don't go. Here, check it out. This one. Bam's up. That's what we're going to fly in the drone room. I'm probably not going to use FPV goggles. Probably going to do it line of sight. Yes, the Mercury drone. The Holy Stone Mercury drone, which there's not much out. I think I have the only United States review on this, and it's an unboxing. The rest of them look like they're all Chinese from like a year ago, which is odd, because I never heard of this drone. And Birdman, new from Birdman. Birdman's posting videos, and he ain't even in it. He ain't even in the video that's sponsored by him and RC CrayZ. So I don't know. Have you fly? No, I haven't. So generally, I try to do that. When I do my reviews, unless it's a really complicated drone, I try not to practice on it. I try not to have any prior flights on it, because then if I run into any issues, I have any issues with it, you're seeing it firsthand. That way you can know, hey, look, J Drone had issues with this out of the box, and these are the issues he had, and then you can weigh it out. Is a minor issue, I'm going to get the drone. Wow, dude, that was a big issue. It took him forever to figure it out. Or maybe I didn't figure it out. I'm not getting that drone. I'm not that reviewer dude. I'm not the reviewer dude that says, yes, I have this drone. I know nothing about this drone, which I know nothing about the drone. I'm going to fly it about 5 or 6 times till I can perfect it and make it look good. That's not me, dude. I generally don't read the instruction manuals. I generally do what you're going to do. You're going to get a drone, be like, yeah, I got a new drone. I'm going to pop it open. I'm going to charge the battery, and I'm going to go fly it, dude. Right? So, I mean, that's probably what most people are doing. Dude, you get a drone in the mail, it's like, Christmas, yes! Let me charge this LiPo battery and get outside and fly! You're probably not reading the manual unless it's like a complex drone, unless it's a drone that has a lot of features and you're really interested in the features. Dude, even the Spark. Sky Viper drone, 2589. Bam, 2589 on Blink. Somebody's still checking Blink. I haven't checked Blink in a little while since that last sale. Although they had some strikers on there pretty cheap. I'm going to open and check out J Drone videos. Hey, there you go. And I mean, that's exactly what he said. He opens the box, and he looks at a J Drone video, just to get the bearings, because I don't go over stuff in depthly. I really don't. Occasionally, if somebody says, "Hey, Jay, can you do a button outlay?" I lost my instructions. Absolutely, I don't throw away my instructions. I have a whole filing cabinet full of instructions, but generally, I have it up here. Nothing better than getting a new drone. It's like therapy. It is like therapy. It's like horrible therapy, dude. Gotta have another one. Oh, I gotta have another one. I got a million of them. Need one more. And after that, I'm gonna need 10 more. And after that, hey, I'm just gonna buy one more. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, on a more complex drone, I'm just like you guys. I watch reviewers too. I watch certain reviewers. RC CrayZ, if he has a drone that I don't have that I could find on a super cheap deal, I'm probably going to watch his video and I'm probably going to see what he thinks. Probably going to see if it flew well for him. What drone was it? What drone was it? There was a drone that I just got, and I could probably scroll down here and tell you the name of it. We're scrolling down, down into the burning pit of J Drone's videos. Looking. I'm not seeing it because I make so many videos there. The NKOK Air Bandits drone. Before I decided to buy it, it was a heck of a deal. Heck of a deal on Amazon. Heck of a deal, dude. It looks like this one. Looks like a SJX drone. A little bit shorter, though. Heck of a deal on Amazon. And before I decided to buy it, I wanted to check a review. There was only really one review. And, dude, this dude made this drone look like garbage. He could not fly. And off of that review, I watched it over and over and over again, this dude's review, and he kept on flying up and coming down, up and coming down, up and hitting stuff, up, and then I chalked it up. I'm like, look, all right, so either the drone really sucks or this dude really sucks. The price on it's pretty good. I'm gonna get it, and if it sucks, I'll return it. Amazon, gotta love Amazon Prime. And that was the case. The dude really sucked on it. So get your reviewers. I mean, if I'm your holy grail, that's gotta like the Vipers. Yes, absolutely, gotta like the Vipers. If I'm your holy grail for reviews, I'm humbled by that. I definitely appreciate that. If I don't cover something, you definitely gotta have somebody else to check out, right? I have a select group of people that I deal with directly. Like I have I have a couple people like RC CrayZ and Jersey and Birdman that they're doing their thing. They're working their ranks up through the YouTube world, which I will check on them because I know they're not biased whatsoever. They're gonna tell it how it is, just like I tell it how it is. Then I have one or two other guys that I will watch on something if I have a highly complicated drone that I need to do a little bit of homework before. But something like this, I don't think so. You got two different drones because of your reviews. And how are they? Are they good drones, or was J Drone lying? I'm happy you got two different drones because of my reviews. And generally, dude, I try to tell it how it is. If the drone flies good and the camera is garbage, I try to tell you that. If the camera's dope and the drone's garbage, I try to tell you that. I try to give you not just yay, we got drones. So far, kicking butt. Good. I try not to be that dude where it's I got a rainbow. Whoop! Now everything's good, and I got a drone, and watch me fly, and it's amazing, and you should get it too. That's not me, dude. I try to give you pros and cons. If the drone's a dope flyer, dope camera on it, it's angled properly, but it's getting short range, I'm gonna let you know. And what's that say? Don't buy the drone? No, it lets you know if you want to backyard flyer. If you want a backyard flyer, and if you want a backyard flyer, that might be perfect for it. Hey, hopefully they put the Motoko M5 on Vipin soon because it looks fun. The M5, which one was the M5? Was that the little Bolt B clone? M5. Let me see. I spelled it wrong, obviously. Bolt B. Yes, there you go. MJX X100. Oh, those are the two that you got. Dude, the Bolt B. What? The Bolt B, you can't beat that, dude. That was a great choice on your part, man. The Bolt B is king. But the Motoko M5, I believe that's the one that's like the Bolt B that we're speaking of. And, dude, Motoko makes good drones. They haven't hit the market. They're not well renowned like SEMA, although SEMA's kind of going downstream since the original X5C and the X8. They've tried to stay with the trending altitude hold and the trending small foldables, and they really shouldn't have. They should have just held their ground with the X5C and the X8, and maybe perfected a GPS drone, because SEMA doesn't hold a lot of weight in my book anymore. They used to. I'm just waiting on it on Vipin. Yes, dude, Vipin's king, and we are gonna get this in the air, guys. Guys, I appreciate everybody checking in with me. Ray just checked in. Ray, you're an hour late to the party, bro. Ray's also another reason why I've been posting the FPV videos as quickly as I've been posting them, because he says he likes them. He's like, Jay, more FPV videos, knowing that I had more, and that's why I post them quickly. That's why in the beginning of a couple of them, I say, Ray, this is for you. Ray, the Ray guy that just said, hey, that's who it was for. Not to say that it's not for you. No sound on my phone, and bell is on. It's all good, brother. You're here. But yeah, that's who it's been thrown at. I've been throwing them at Ray. Not saying I'm not throwing them at you, but he's been requesting them, and I had them, so I've been throwing those FPV videos. Ray, see the hat? See the hat? That's a dope hat, right? You missed it. So, bam. RC CrayZ. That's what it is right there. RC CrayZ, Mr. and Mrs. RC CrayZ. Bam. 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 They made the hats for me, dude, which is great. In the first half an hour, we were rocking this hat. If you haven't checked them out, Ray, check them out. Honest dude, good down to earth dude. He tries to involve his family in some of this stuff too, and him and his wife, green is J Drone's color. Whoop whoop, bam. Dope hat. So other than that, you did miss a little bit, so I'll do a recap for anybody that's got in here. The reason the title says RC CrayZ, it's because of the hats, and Birdman is because me and Birdman worked on a trade, and the trade was for one X600 and motors for the X6. He sent me two X600s. One's broken, needs repair. One's good and doesn't need repair. And he sent me an I8H, which is essentially a Tarantula X6 without tooth hold. So I'm hoping the motors are the same on here. That way I can fix my original Tarantula X6. Although we have this guy here from the Flying Jersey. It's getting a little bit dusty. This guy here from the Flying Jersey, which is a heck of a picture. And what do I mean picture? Nice picture. Everybody take a screenshot. It's a great picture. Hang it on your wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hope everybody got the picture. I don't mean picture. I don't mean picture. I mean picture. Like, dude, this thing almost does like a handstand. This thing almost hits 90 degrees off of the stock controller, and this thing is a beast. Yeah, I mean, I have a couple different ones of these, and this thing also came with 5.8 gigahertz. They should have pushed it down a little bit because the beak right here kind of gets in the way of the picture, but it's a good idea, and it's something that I can work with, something that I can mod. Flying Jersey, thank you, my good sir. And that's another one of those guys that I tell you that I have a couple guys that like Birdman, Flying Jersey, Perth West Oz, obviously RC CrayZ, that are coming up in the YouTube game that I like to involve myself with, because I know they are down to earth people. They're real people, and they're not just the fake phonies, which there's a lot of fake phonies, or that they're the potty mouth dudes. I don't like potty mouth dudes. It doesn't make you cool, dude. Just because you can throw a F here and a MTH this, that, and here, and nah, dude, it's not cool. Was flying the Bugs 3 a little ago, and it fell out of the sky 60 feet up. No damage, but stock battery doesn't hold the charge anymore. Get you a new battery. Get you a new battery. Don't try to rehab it. If it's not holding a charge anymore, get you a new battery. That's all I can say for that. And you don't have to buy the stock batteries for it. If you get the dimensions, you can get aftermarket batteries with an XT30. That's the connection type. It's an XT30 plug, and you can get cheaper, same milliamp an hour, same voltage, and put them in there. I don't know the best deal because I haven't shopped for them for a while. I would go on Amazon, I'd go on Amazon, I would go on eBay, and do a generic Google search. That's generally how I come up with my answers. Or if you're part of Drone Days and you don't want to do the searching, post a picture of the Bugs 3 and say, hey, suggestions on the cheapest Bugs 3 alternate battery. And best bet, DZ or somebody on there has the time and they'll do the search for you, and you can just sit back and relax and let Drone Days work for you. The life. And then bam, somebody answer, and then you can go buy it. That's another thing Drone Days is good for. It's a good group of people helping one another, and that's what we do. We help one another. 7.4 volt, 3,000 milliamp an hour. Yes, there are some of those around. Eng Pow. I believe it's Eng Power. They have some good batteries as well that are good alternates to those, but I'm sure there's other ones out there. I'm sure there's tons of other batteries out there that you might be able to find cheaper. I thought the Bugs was done, but the thing is a tank. Dude, it has. I've crashed a F100 Ghost Drone, and I've crashed a Bugs 3 on pavement. It was a light crash and no damage. No damage whatsoever. So that's definitely good touting on the Bugs 3. And dude, I hope the motor's fit for this. Get around to it, and we'll have the X6 Tarantula, my original one, in there. Guys, I'm J Drone. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, subscribe to it. If you are not crashing and you're not flying, very true. Once you get done flying and crashing, after a while, you won't crash as often, but the possibility of crashing is going to happen, because if you're flying, there's a possibility of you crashing. Nobody's perfect. I've lost orientation at very far distance, and I've crash landed. We crashed the Bugs 3 when I did my comparison with the Unique Breeze. It was inevitable. It was out of my hands. But, all right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, please subscribe. If you haven't given that thumbs up, you still have time to do the thumbs up. If you want to be a patron, to what I do, not just YouTube, not just Instagram, not just Drone Days, not just abandoned finds, not just abandoned things, not just as a photographer. If you want to support me in any type of way, you can become a patron. Down below, there will be a link. It costs $1. Can you donate $1 million if I got somebody rich out there? Dude, you can donate $1 million. I'm not going to say no to it. I'm not going to say no to it at all. Any denominational work, but the link will be down below once this has finished processing. Nietzsche piece, Mr. and Mrs. RC Moment. Not RC Moment, RC CrayZ. RC Moment's a place that I shop on frequently. Mr. and Mrs. RC CrayZ, thank you for the hats. Definitely appreciate you. This is not a one-time wear. Again, I don't know if you guys knew that I was thinning on top, but I love me some hats, and I love me green, so this will definitely be going out with me. And on occasions, if I have something to match with this one, I'll rock yours as well. All right, guys. Take care, fly safe, and be well. We are ending this feed in 3, 2, 1, later. Nope, fat finger did not hit the thumb. Later, Ray. We're gonna try this again. Bamzo, bamzo.